Good evening and welcome to Friday's edition of the Regional News. I'm Paul Moore. The two-day retreat planned for Caribbean community CARICOM leaders to be held in Dominica next week will no longer take place. The retreat, which had been scheduled for August 18 to 19, would now take place after some of those expected to attend will not be available. At the end of their 4th or 5th summit in Port of Spain last month, the regional leaders announced that the two-day retreat would allow for a review of a number of reports, including regional governance and strengthening functional cooperation, ahead of their next midterm summit scheduled for Guyana. An American, Lindsay Shiver, who is accused of conspiring with her alleged lover and another man to kill her husband, has been charged and released on $100,000 bail when she appeared before a Bahamian Supreme Court. Lindsay's alleged co-conspirators Terrence Adrian Bethel, 28, and Farron Newbold Jr., 29, had previously been released on $20,000 bail. Lindsay of Thomasville, Georgia, is accused of plotting with two Bahamian natives to kill her estranged husband, Robert Shiver, who was vacationing at his family's luxury property on the Abaco Islands. The murder plot was discovered after police allegedly found WhatsApp messages on Bethel's cell phone. The Shivers, who had been married for over a decade, had filed divorce proceedings in April after Robert allegedly discovered his wife's affair with Bethel. And the leader of a prominent Colombian criminal group who pleaded guilty to U.S. drug trafficking charges was sentenced to 45 years in prison by a judge in Brooklyn who called him more prolific than the late kingpin Pablo Escobar. In sentencing Dairo Antonio David, better known as Otaniel, the U.S. District Judge called the nearly 100,000 kg of cocaine shipped to the United States while leading the Clan del Golfo cartel extraordinary. The 45-year sentence had been requested by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn. Otaniel was arrested by Colombian armed forces near the South American country's border with Panama in October 2021. He was extradited to the United States in May 2022 and pleaded guilty the following January. And that's the regional news. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Travis.